Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having an amazing week. Nick, where are you? Thank you. My name is Elsie. If you are new to my class, or if you're new to the studio, welcome. It's really great to have you here tonight. This is our Highland Yoga Power Flow class. We've got a little bit of everything worked into this sequence tonight. I hope it feels really good in your body. I always like to remind you that this is your hour, this is your practice. This might be the only time that you have for yourself today, so please honor where you are. Take as many breaks as you need, listen to your body, all that good stuff. We'll start off in child's pose tonight. You can start on your back if you're there and you don't want to move. Otherwise, make your way into a child's pose. Take your knees out wide. Bring your big toes to touch. Sink your hips down toward your heels. Close your eyes. Please just take a moment here to arrive on your mat. Notice the volume of your mind tonight. How loud is your brain? Kind of take note of that. Give yourself permission to start quieting things down. Start to set aside any busyness that followed you in here so that you can practice breathing a little bit deeper for the next hour, going home to yourself. Relax your belly completely. Relax your forehead, relax your jaw. And then together, exhale all the air out. Take a deep breath in, fill up all the way. Big exhale out, let it go. Good, do that again. Full inhale, expand your chest, your belly. Hold it in. Empty out. And then last time, biggest breath you've taken all day today. Hold it in at the top. And then try to sip in just a little bit more. Big sigh out. Beautiful. From here, start to breathe in and out through your nose. Start to establish your steady, strong Ujjayi breath that will carry you through the next hour of your practice. See if you can slightly constrict the back of your throat to make your breath audible. It should sound like the ocean. And then before we do anything else tonight, just take a moment to set an intention for your practice. What brought you onto your mat? What would you like to practice tonight? That intention in mind, take one more full breath in. Send it out. On your next inhale, rock forward into your tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Stack your hips over your knees. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Drop your belly, lift your gaze up. Full breath in. Good, round your spine. Long breath out. Squeeze your belly in. Drop your belly down. Gaze up. Full inhale. Round your spine. Loud exhale out. Keep going here. Move with your own breath. As always, I invite you to explore any extra shapes, any movements that would feel especially good for you tonight. Maybe bend your elbows, work into the space between your shoulder blades. Maybe walk your hands forward, drop your chest down for puppy pose, or thread the needle with your arms. Anything at all. Just a few more breaths here. Awesome, y'all. When you feel ready, taking your time, settle into a neutral spine, find a flat back. Yeah, spread your fingers out really wide. Hands should be about shoulder width distance apart. Draw your belly button in toward your spine, and then tuck your toes under. Press up and back, downward facing dog. And this first down dog, move around in any way that feels good. Maybe walk your dog, pedal at your heels. Yeah, maybe come to the tops of your toes. Get some nice pops there. And then find stillness in your down dog. Spread your fingers out wide. Feel the connection between your hands and the mat. Work on pressing your hips back a little bit more. So most of the weight is in your legs. You can bend your knees here if you need. If you have tight hamstrings, yeah, feet should be about hips width distance apart. And then draw your low belly in. Good, together, full inhale. Long exhale. Do that again, deep breath in. Empty out. Slowly tiptoe forward, bring your feet between your hands, make your way into ragdoll at the top. Catch hold of opposite elbows, relax your head, relax your neck and your shoulders. Yeah, feet should be about hips width distance apart or maybe even wider to start. Bend your knees generously if you need. Work your belly all the way down onto your thighs. And then you might shake your head out yes, shake your head out no. Release any tension in your neck. See if you can lift your sits bones a little bit higher. Good. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale out. Release your grip. Clasp your hands behind your low back. Straighten out your arms. Rinse out your shoulders. Keep your head heavy here if you can. Try to work your palms a little bit closer together and then lift your hands away from your body. Good. Take one more full inhale. Release your hands to the mat. Come up halfway. Bring your hands to your shins or the mat. Lengthen your spine. Lower down as you exhale. Just do that one more time. Halfway. Bigger inhale. Long spine. Fold. Nice. Rise all the way to stand. Arms go high overhead. Cactus your arms as you exhale. Open up your heart. Reach high. Full inhale. Forward fold. Exhale as you lower down. Come up halfway. Breathe in. Plant your hands. Step back into high plank and just hold it here. Good. To find your alignment. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Press the mat away. Think about externally rotating your arms so the eyes of your elbows open to the top edge of your mat. And then draw your belly in. Get stronger and lighter in your legs. Gaze forward just a few inches in front of your mat. Really nice. Shift to the tips of your big toes. Breathe in. Knees up or down. Lower halfway. Chaturanga. Elbows go straight back. Upward facing dog or cobra. Point your toes. Lift up your heart. Press back. Downward facing dog. Together. Full inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Come up halfway, breathe in. Fold, good, rise up, full inhale. Fold down, long exhale out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plant your hands, step or float back if you feel ready. Lower down, chaturanga, upward facing, full inhale. Downward facing dog, press back. Take one breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, land soft. Halfway. Fold. Good. Rise up. Full inhale. Fold down. Long exhale out. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Vinyasa, flow it out, move with your breath. As a reminder, you can always skip chaturanga, go straight back into your downward facing dog if you like. From your down dog, lift your right leg high. Bend your right knee, stack your hips. Take some circles here with your knee open up. Good, and then when you're ready, level off your hips, straighten out your leg. Together, full inhale. Knee to your nose, exhale, squeeze it in. Send it high, breathe in. Right knee, right tricep, give it a tap. Send it high, full inhale. Right knee, left tricep. Send it high, breathe in. Good, knee to your nose and hold, squeeze it in. Low runner's lunge, step through. Together, full inhale. Pyramid pose, straighten out both legs, hop the back foot in. Try to square your hips at the top edge of your mat. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, fold. Good, standing splits, but keep it super gentle. Lift your left leg high. Totally fine to bend your right knee a lot here if you need. Good, see if you can level off your hips. So drop your left hip in line with your right hip. Relax your upper body down. Take one more deep inhale. Step back, low runner's lunge. Plant your left hand, reach your right arm high. Easy twist. Horizon pose. Roll to the knife edges of your feet. Together, deep inhale. Skandasana to the back of your mat. Walk it around. Angle your left toes open. Drop your hips low. Hands to the mat or hands to heart if that feels okay. Good. Walk it to the back of the room. Low runner's lunge. Drop your right knee. Anjaneyasana. Sweep your arms up high. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Draw your low belly in. And then clasp your hands behind your low back. Roll your shoulders back. Good. So maybe work the heels of your palms a little bit closer here for a bigger shoulder stretch. Arms go high, full inhale, half splits, Ardha Hanuman, shift your hips back, straighten out your front leg, flex your left foot, spread your toes out nice and wide. Together, full inhale, long exhale, bend back into your knee, Anjane, arms high, breathe in, airplane lunge, hover your right knee, hover your belly, good knee down, reach high, full inhale. Airplane lunge, exhale. Knee down, breathe in. Airplane lunge, just hold it here. Lift your pinkies a little bit higher than you think. Reach your right arm forward, breathe in. Front of the room, warrior two, right knee bend. So point your right toe straight forward. Good, try to stack your shoulders right over your hips and then lift your wrist up in line with your shoulders. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Cartwheel down, low runner's lunge. Moving into lizard lunge, wiggle your right foot to the outside edge of your mat, drop your left knee down. Stay or add on. You can angle your right toes open, roll to the outer edge of your foot. Maybe quad stretch from here. Bend your back knee, catch your foot with your hands. Awesome, y'all. Take one more breath. Slowly release, step back, vinyasa, or skip it, meet me in your downward facing dog. Awesome. From your down dog, lift your left leg. Bend your left knee, stack your hips, big circles with your knee, open up. And then when you're ready, level up your hips, straighten out your leg together, full inhale. Knee to your nose, exhale. Send it high, breathe in. Left knee, left tricep. Send it high, full inhale. Left knee, right tricep. Send it high. Knee to nose and hold. Squeeze it in. Step through softly, low lunge. Together, full inhale. Pyramid pose. Straighten out both legs. Hop the back foot in. Press your right heel down. And then add your breath. Together, full inhale. Long exhale. Find your standing splits. Lift your right leg high. So same thing here. Be super gentle. For this first one, you can bend your left knee a lot if you need. But drop your right hip in line with your left hip. Squeeze your right glute. Lift your heel a little bit higher. Take one more deep inhale. Step back, low runner's lunge. Plant your right hand. Reach your left arm high. Easy twist. Horizon pose. Roll to the pinky side edges of your feet. Together, deep inhale. Skandasana to the back. Walk it around. Angle your right toes open. Sink your hips down low. Really nice. Walk it to the back of the room. Low runner's lunge. Drop your left knee, Anjane. Sweep your arms up high. Clasp your hands behind your low back. Bring your other thumb on top this time. Roll your shoulders back. Peel your chest open. Core stay strong. Good. Arms go high. Full inhale. Half splits. Ardha Hanuman. Shift your hips back. Straighten out your right leg. Flex your right foot. Together, full inhale. Long exhale. Bend back into your knee. Anjane. Arms high. Breathe in. Airplane lunge. Tuck your back toes. Hover your knee. Moving on your breath. Knee down. Reach high. Full inhale. Airplane lunge. Exhale. Knee down. Breathe in. Airplane lunge. Hold it here. Get a little bit stronger in your back leg. Reach your left arm forward. Breathe in. Front of the room. Warrior two. Left knee bend. So settle in. Point your left toes straight forward. Open your knee toward the knife edge of your foot and then energize your arms. Energize your fingertips. Reverse warrior. Breathe in. Cartwheel down. Low runner's lunge. Moving into lizard lunge. Wiggle your left foot to the outside edge of your mat. Drop your right knee. Stay or add on. Maybe angle your left toes open. Roll to the outer edge of your foot. Go for the quad stretch. Good. Take one more breath. Slowly release. Step back, vinyasa, or skip it. Meet me in your downward facing dog. Awesome, y'all. From your downward facing dog, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Come up halfway. Breathe in. Fold. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Sink your hips down nice and low. Check your alignment. Your second toe should be pointed straight forward. This means your feet are parallel. And then soften all 10 toes. Draw your low belly in. Try to keep your chest lifted, but sink a little bit lower. Good. Together, full inhale. Cactus your arms. Exhale, open up. Reach high. Breathe in. Forward fold. Halfway, full inhale. Vinyasa, flow it out. Awesome, y'all. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Knee to nose. Exhale. Send it high. Step through. Warrior one. Spin your left heel down. Rise all the way up. So glue the outer edge of your left foot to the mat. Try to square your hips forward. And then maybe sink a little bit lower. From here, clasp your hands behind your low back. Lift your chest up. Full inhale. Humble warrior, fold forward. Right shoulder goes inside your right knee. Relax your whole upper body down. Get a little bit stronger in your back leg, and then hug your right hip in toward the midline. Good. On your next inhale, root to rise. Warrior one, all the way up. Chaturanga. Exhale, all the way down. Big inhale, upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Send it high. Step through, warrior one, other side. Spin your right heel down, rise up. So I recommend taking your feet hips width distance apart like railroad tracks rather than a tightrope. And then try to square your hips to the top edge of your mat. Scoop up your belly. Clasp your hands behind your low back, other thumb on top. Lift your chest up, full inhale. Humble warrior, fold forward. Left shoulder goes inside your left knee. Relax your upper body down. Maybe bring your palms a little bit closer together. On your next inhale, warrior one, all the way up. Chaturanga, exhale all the way down. Empty at the bottom of your push-up, then big inhale, upward facing. Downward facing dog, press back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway, breathe in. Fold, chair pose, full inhale. Cactus arms, exhale. Reach high, forward fold. Come up halfway. Vinyasa, flow it out. Steady, mindful Ujjayi breathing. Downward facing dog, right leg, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Send it high. Step through, warrior one. Take one big breath in to rise. Chaturanga, exhale all the way down. For a challenge, maybe keep your right leg lifted as you lower. Downward facing, left leg, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Send it high. Step through, warrior one. Full breath in to rise. Vinyasa, flow it out. Chaturanga takes you down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Halfway, breathe in. Fold, chair pose, full inhale. Cactus arms, exhale. Reach high, forward fold. Halfway, full inhale. Vinyasa, flow it out. One more time through that sun beat. Steady, mindful Ujjayi breathing. Downward facing, right leg, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Send it high. Step through, warrior one. Inhale all the way. Chaturanga, exhale as you lower. Slow, steady breathing. Downward facing, left leg, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Send it high. Step through, warrior one. Ride the breath up. Vinyasa, flow it out. Awesome work, y'all. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Halfway, breathe in. Hold, chair pose, full inhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Together, breathe in. Twist toward the lobby. So right elbow, left thigh. Yep, the awkward way first. Check your alignment. Draw your right knee back in line with your left knee. See if you can scoop up your belly and then just sink your hips a little bit lower. Good, come through center, full inhale. Switch your sides. Left elbow to your right thigh. So knees together here. Try bringing your hips a little bit lower than your head, lower than your heart. Roll your right shoulder open. Awesome, y'all. Come through center, breathe in. Forward fold. Halfway, full inhale. Step back into high plank and just hold. High plank and hold. Come on down to your forearms, forearm plank. Stack your shoulders over your elbows. Bring your hips in line with your shoulders. See if you can draw your belly in. Lift up your kneecaps, strong and light legs. Gaze forward just a bit. Hold here, or right knee, right tricep, squeeze it in. Step it back. Left knee, left tricep, step it back. Keep going side to side, nice and slow, moving with your breath. Maybe you close your eyes as you do this work. Just focus on connecting your breath with your movement. You've just got 3. Awesome work. Squeeze it in a little bit tighter each time for 2. Good, good. Even your sides out for 1. Hold your forearm plank and breathe for 5. Just for 4. Can you hear your neighbor breathing? Just for 3. Good. You've got 2. Lower all the way to your belly. Come on down. Untuck your toes. Bring your arms by your sides. Wiggle your legs out until your whole front body is totally flush with the mat. And then bring your chin to center. Keep your arms where they are or clasp your hands behind your low back. When you're ready, lift up your chest, lift up your legs. Locust pose. Everything lifts. Tendency is to lift with the neck. Just tuck your chin a bit. So neutral neck. Point your toes. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your heels a little bit higher. That's it. Take one more deep inhale. Lower all the way down. Good. Full breath in. Big sigh out. Coming up one more time, opportunity for floor bow. Bend your knees. Catch your ankles with your hands. Knees, hips width distance apart. When you're ready, kick back, lift up. Awesome. So inner thighs squeeze together. Relax your forehead, relax your jaw. And then breathe through your chest, not your belly. Lift a little bit higher. Take one more breath. Lower all the way down. Just windshield wiper your heels side to side. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Amazing work, y'all. Yep. You got it. In your downward facing dog, take a full breath in. Big sigh out. Lift your right leg. Bend your right knee, stack your hips, stay, or flip your dog this time. Good. Parallel your feet right away. Yeah, press the mat away. Maybe start to reach for the floor. And then slowly flip it over. 3-legged down dog. Breathe in. Knee to nose and hold. Squeeze it in. Step through low runner's lunge. Full inhale. Pyramid pose. Straighten out both legs. Hop the back foot in. Come back to your breath here if you lost the way. So nice long inhales. Long exhales. If your right leg is totally locked out, try to squeeze your quad to protect the knee. Take one more full breath in. Exhale out. Come up halfway. Find a totally flat back. You can hop your back foot in a footprint here if you need. And then plant your left hand down. Reach your right arm high. Revolve your triangle. This is a wonderful place to grab a block underneath your left hand for support. Try to keep your legs straight-ish. Squeeze your belly in and up. And then twist from your mid and your upper back. Reach up a little bit higher. Good. Take one more deep inhale. Right hand down. Standing splits. Lift your left leg high. We have been here before. Maybe this time you add on. Walk your hands in a little bit closer to your standing leg. Catch your right calf. Work your belly to your thigh. Forehead to your shin. Handstand hops. If it's something you're working in your practice, go for it. If you're hanging out in your standing splits, check in with your breath. Steady, mindful breathing even here. Good. Take one more full inhale. Awesome. Step back. Low runner's lunge. Drop your left knee. Anjane. Reach high. Breathe in. Listen. Warrior 3. Airplane arms. Launch up. Try to go slow. Use as little momentum as possible. We're doing it again. Step back. Anjane. Breathe in. Warrior 3. Exhale. Oh, yes. Step back, Anjane, full inhale. Warrior 3, and just hold this one. Good, good. So find your alignment, refine it rather. See if you can drop your left hip in line with your right hip. Make your left leg straighter and stronger. Think up dog in your chest. One-legged Tadasana, draw your left knee in. Funky chair. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Make a figure 4 shape in your legs. Sink down and back. Maybe start to fold forward. Hands can come to the mat for support. If it's in your practice, arm balance or twist. Wherever you are, please find your breath. Steady, mindful Ujjayi breathing. Amazing focus, y'all. Slowly rise up. Knee to chest, hands to heart. Soft bend in your right knee. Warrior 3, just passing through. Take one more breath. Warrior 1, step back. Spin your left heel down, arms go high. This time, eagle arms. Wrap your left arm underneath your right arm. Reach your fingertips up and back. Find a baby back bend. And then humble warrior with eagle arms. Start to fold forward. This is where you might go wider with your stance. Wiggle your right foot to the right just a bit. Hug your right hip in toward the midline. On your next inhale, root to rise. Warrior 1, arms go high. Airplane your arms, hover your belly, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reach your left arm forward, breathe in. Skandasana to the back, take your time. Angle your left toes open, sink your hips down low. If you want to add on this time, maybe open up your arms, go for the bind, clasping your hands behind your left knee. And then walk it to the back of the room, low runner's lunge. Plant your right hand down, reach your left arm high, easy twist. Side plank, left leg on top of your right leg. Modify here if you like. You can stagger your feet or bring the right knee down. Good, press the mat away. Lift your hips up a little bit higher. And then stay or open up for your wild thing. Left foot behind your right leg. Lift your hips, lift your heart. Full inhale. Step your left foot to the top of your mat. Warrior two. Big inhale all the way up. That is as crazy as we will get tonight, I promise. Settle in. Catch your breath. Reverse triangle. Straighten out your left leg. Reach your left arm up and back. Triangle pose. Reach your left arm as far forward as you can, then tip it over. You got it. Hand to your shin, a blocker than that. Reach your right arm straight up toward the ceiling so you have a straight line from wrist to wrist. And then get a little lighter in your left hand. Just gently rest it wherever it is. Squeeze your low belly in. Good, y'all. With control, reverse warrior, full inhale. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand goes 8 inches in front of your left foot. Lift your right leg up. Stack up your shoulders, stack up your hips. Use a block here if you need, underneath your left hand for support. Think about flexing your right foot really hard. Lift your heel up a little bit higher than you think. And then add on if you like, maybe Chapasana or hover your left hand, you never know. Awesome, take one more breath. Warrior two, step it back. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Cartwheel down, low runner's lunge. Anjane, full inhale. Airplane lunge, exhale. Crescent lunge, rise all the way up. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Come high in the ball of your back foot. Together, deep inhale. Cactus your arms, hover your right knee. Reach high, breathe in. Open twist toward the mirrors. Reach your left arm back, right arm forward. And then reverse, reach your right arm up and back. Twisted crescent, cross your right elbow outside your left thigh. Bring your hands to prayer. Y'all are awfully quiet. Come back to your breath. If you need to, drop your back knee down for a little bit more support. That's totally fine. If your back knee is lifted, try lifting your right hip in line with your left hip. Soften your left toes and then squeeze your low belly in. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale all the way. Star pose. Open up. Angle your big toes in here just a little bit. Setting up for wide-legged forward fold. Either clasp your hands behind your low back or take reverse prayer. Lift your chest up, full inhale. Wide-legged forward fold. Hinge at your hips. When you feel ready, release your hands down to the mat. Walk your hands between your legs. Work the crown of your head closer. Stay or add on tripod headstand if it's in your practice. Maybe straddle splits. If you're staying in your forward fold, please just explore this a little bit. Maybe it feels better to bend your knees here. Maybe you shift the weight forward a little bit more. See if you can relax the crown of your head down. Squeeze your low belly in. And then taking your time, come up halfway. Full inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale all the way up. Front of the room, warrior two, right knee bends. Reverse warrior, full inhale. Extended side angle and hold, forearm to thigh, or maybe go deeper this time. Right hand can go inside your right foot. Go for a partial bind, wrap your left arm around your back to catch the inside of your right thigh, maybe full bind. If you're holding your side angle, find balance in your legs. That means your back leg is working just as hard as your front leg. And then use your core to get a little bit lighter in the front. Roll your left ribs open a tiny bit more. Please add your breath. Variations, make your way back home when you feel ready. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Cartwheel down, standing L. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, lift your left leg up. Find a totally flat back. Flex your left foot, point your left pinky toe straight down. Plant your left hand down, reach your right arm high, revolved half moon. Wonderful place to grab a block underneath your left hand for support. Trying to make your back leg straighter and stronger. Squeeze your belly in. Lift your heel 2 more inches. Good. Take one more full inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Chair pose. Breathe in. Diver's pose. Rinse it out. Lift your heels up. Send your arms back. With control. Chair pose. Breathe in. Diver's pose, and just hold it here. Lift your heels a little bit higher, sink your hips a little bit lower, and then reach your arms high overhead, biceps alongside your ears. You got it. Slowly lower all the way down. Navasana, boat pose. Meet me there. A big break is coming, but first, a little bit of core work. How we doing? All good? Oh my goodness, all right. I love it. Find your way into your boat. Reach your arms forward, lift your legs off the mat. So point or flex your feet, active feet, and then hug in tight toward the midline like you're squeezing a piece of paper between your inner knees. Lift your chest up. Reach your arms forward or arms high overhead, biceps alongside your ears. Together, deep inhale. Long exhale. Take one more big breath in. Low boat. Ardha Navasana. Hover your shoulder blades, hover your legs. Try to tuck your tailbone under, glue your low back down. Tiny flutter kicks with your feet for 5. Add your breath right away, just for 4. Good, you've just got 3, got 2. Release all the way down onto your back. From here, send your legs straight up over your hips, flex your feet. Drop your left leg to a hover, make an L shape with your legs. Take your hands behind your head to interlace elbows wide. Together, full inhale. As you exhale, crunch straight up, head, neck, and shoulder blades lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Nice and slow, moving with your breath. Every time you come to the top, use your core to go just a little bit higher. Hard flex in your feet. Relax your forehead, relax your jaw. You got it. Just for 3. Really nice. Just for 2. Good, good. And then hold it up at the top. Cross your left arm outside your right thigh. Shoulder blades off the mat. Stay or tiny pulses. Reach at the diagonal toward the mirrors. Notice if your legs are swaying around like in the breeze. See if you can stabilize your legs completely. Good, just for 3. Really nice. Remember to breathe. For 2, and then hold it up at the top. Take one more deep inhale and release. Reset. Send your legs back up. Drop your right leg to a hover, L shape in your legs. Hands behind your head to interlace, elbows wide. Together, full inhale. As you exhale, crunch, head, neck, and shoulder blades lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Nice and slow, moving with your breath. Maybe close your eyes as you do this work. Just focus on connecting breath with movement, making this a moving meditation. You've got 3. Awesome work, y'all. Just for 2. Good, good. Hold it up at the top. This is it. Right arm outside your left leg. Shoulder blades off the mat. Tiny pulses reach. Relax everything on your face. Try not to use your neck. Use your core. Just for 3. You can do it. Just for 2. I know. Hold it up at the top. Go 2 inches higher. Take one more breath and release. Beautiful work. Hug your knees in. Take a happy baby from here. Catch the outside edges of your feet. Draw your knees down toward the mat. Flex your feet. Just rock side to side. And then when you're ready, slowly release. Hug your knees in. Start to rock and roll forward and back. Meet me in yogi squat. Take your feet out wide. Come all the way up. Grab a drink. Grab a towel. If you need a bigger break from here, child's pose is a really great option. Take a moment to catch your breath. Otherwise, hands to your heart. Drop your hips down low. Lengthen your spine. So tailbone drops toward the mat. Lift the crown of your head up. Try to relax your shoulders down just a bit. You can stay right here if you want more. You are welcome to work into any arm balance or inversion you're working in your practice. Otherwise, possibility for crow. If you're not sure, bring your hands down to the mat. Lift your hips up really high. Bend your elbows, making a shelf for your knees, and then stack your knees on your arms. Look forward. Slowly shift the weight forward. Maybe you float up 1 or 2 feet. Try to round your spine a lot. That's it. Squeeze your heels in toward your glutes. And then maybe shoot back, land in chaturanga. Step or hop back however you would like to get there. We will meet up in downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Just close your eyes in this down dog. Once you get there, check in with your breath. Come back to your intention. Get together, full inhale. Big exhale. Do that again. Deep breath in. Let it go. Here we go. Lift your left leg. Bend your left knee. Stack your hips. Stay or flip your dog. Keep breathing even as you flip. Maybe start to reach for the floor toward your full wheel. And then slowly flip it over. Three-legged down dog. Breathe in. Knee to nose hold. Use your core. Step through low runner's lunge. Full inhale. Pyramid pose. Straighten out both legs. Hop your back foot in. Good steady mindful breathing here as you maybe work a little bit deeper into this shape. Work towards straightening out your front leg a little bit more. Or for slightly different type of engagement, think about pressing your heels away from each other isometrically. Together, full inhale. Long exhale. Come up halfway. Find your flat back. Plant your right hand down. Reach your left arm high. Revolve triangle pose. Wonderful place for a block. You might also shorten your stance here. So try to keep the integrity of pyramid pose in your legs and then twist in your spine. Take one more full breath in. Left hand down, standing splits. Lift your right leg high. Option to add on if you went there on the other side. Tiptoe your hands in a little bit closer. Maybe catch your left calf. Maybe handstand hops. Maybe just stay right where you are and focus on breathing a little bit deeper. Incorporate the breath into the pose, just like the arms and the legs. Take one more full inhale. Step back, low runner's lunge. Drop your right knee, Anjane. Deep breath in. Here we go. Warrior 3 with airplane arms. Launch up with control. Take your time. Step back, Anjane. Full inhale. Warrior 3, go slow. Step back, Anjane. Breathe in. Warrior 3, and just hold it here. Find your alignment. Drop your right hip in line with your left hip. Send energy through your right heel like you're stamping your heel into a wall. Good. One-legged Tadasana, nice and slow. Funky chair. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Flex your foot, sink down and back. Maybe start to fold. Yeah, hands can come to the mat or to blocks. Find a drishti, a point to gaze at, and then deepen your breath. Really nice, y'all. No rush. Knee to chest, hands to heart. Micro bend your left knee, and then passing through the pose of the day. Warrior 3, take a full breath in. Warrior 1, step back, arms go high. Eagle arms, right arm wraps under. Stay low in your left knee. Just reach your fingertips up and back. Find a baby back bend, and then humble warrior with your eagle arms. Fold forward. Again, keep squaring your hips to the top. Keep pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. Power up your right quad. Good. On your next inhale, root to rise. Warrior 1 all the way up. Airplane your arms. Hover your belly. Reach your right arm forward. Breathe in. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Take your time. Angle your right toes open. Get low. If you went there on the other side, maybe open up your arms. Maybe work toward catching the bind behind your right knee. Add your breath. Good. Walk it to the back of the room. Low runner's lunge. Plant your left hand down. Reach your right arm high. Easy twist. Side plank. Right leg on top of your left leg. Again, variations welcome. Maybe left knee comes down. Maybe hover your top leg. Good. Press the mat away. Grip the mat with your fingertips here. And then stay or open up for wild thing. Right foot behind your left leg. Lift your hips. Lift your heart. Full inhale. Step your right foot to the top of your mat. Warrior 2. Big breath in brings you all the way up. Amazing work, y'all. That is not easy. Reverse triangle. Straighten out your right leg. Reach your right arm high. Triangle pose. Reach your right arm as far forward as you can. And then just tip it over, hand onto your shin, a block or all the way down. Make sure your right toes are pointed straight forward. Engage your quads, lift up your kneecaps or micro bend in your knees. And then draw your low belly in. Reach a little bit higher. Good. Reverse warrior, full inhale. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Go for your block if you need. Right hand in front of your right foot. Float your left leg up. Stack everything up. Hard flex in your left foot. Lift your heel in line with your hip. And then take it to your place. Chapasana, bend your left knee, catch your foot. Maybe get light in your right hand. Maybe hover. Good. Take a full breath in. Warrior 2, step it back. Reverse warrior, big inhale. Cartwheel down, low runner's lunge. Anjane, full breath in. Airplane lunge, breath out. Crescent lunge, rise all the way up. Stack your shoulders high over your hips. Draw your low belly in. Together, breathe in. Cactus your arms, hover your left knee. Reach high, full inhale. Open twist, reach your right arm back, left arm forward. And then just reverse, reach your left arm up and back. Twisted crescent, cross your left elbow outside your right thigh. Bring your hands to prayer. Yeah, feel free to drop the back knee down here for sure if you like. Yep. All right, check your alignment. Right toes point straight forward. Soften your right toes. Lift your left hip up a little bit higher. That's it. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale all the way. Star pose. Open up. Front of the room. Warrior two. Left knee bends. You got it. Reverse warrior. Breathe in. Side angle and hold. Take it to your place. Maybe you drop your left hand inside your foot. Maybe you take a partial bind, a full bind, bird of paradise. What does it take to breathe? Steady, mindful Ujjayi breathing wherever you are. Really nice variations, y'all, no rush. If you want to come down, take your time. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Cartwheel down, standing L. This is it. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift your right leg up. Find a flat back first, so like your halfway lift, and then find that L shape in your leg. So flex your right foot really hard. Plant your right hand down. Reach your left arm high. Revolved half moon. Use your block if you need. Can you make that back leg straighter and stronger? Yeah, lift your heel up a little bit higher than you want. That's it. Take one more full inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Come up halfway, breathe in. Fold down, breath out. Rise all the way to stand, arms go high. Cactus your arms as you exhale. Open up your heart. Reach high, full inhale. Just bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat, feel your breath. Send some love and gratitude to your body for all the hard work that it just did. Really amazing job, y'all. When you feel ready, arms go high. Full inhale. Fold down, long exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Cleansing vinyasa, take it back or just skip it. Meet me in your downward facing dog. Whew. From your downward facing dog, together deep inhale. Big sigh out. Look forward, step or hop through to a seat. Grab a drink, grab a towel. And then taking your time, come all the way down onto your back. Before we cool down tonight, opportunity for final back bend of your choice. If you're ready to rest, I always invite you to come down onto your back. Either take a supported bridge with a block underneath your sacrum, or go for Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide. Otherwise, I will cue for bridge, full wheel. If you want to go for it, you've got time for bridge. Bend your knees, wiggle your heels in toward your glutes so you can brush your heels with your middle fingers. That tells you that your knees are basically over your heels. And then press down, lift your hips up. From there, start to snuggle your shoulders underneath your back. Clasp your hands. Parallel feet wherever you are, especially if you're going bigger into your full wheel. Awesome. Press the mat away. You got it. Soften your glutes just a bit, and then see if you can lift a little bit higher. Take one more deep inhale. Slowly lower all the way down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Everybody, bring the soles of your feet together. Knees open up wide. Hand to your heart. Hand to your belly. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Start to slow things down here, making your exhalations nice and long. And then together, exhale all the air out. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then deep inhale, fill up all the way, get really big. Hold at the top, sip in a tiny bit more. Big sigh out. With your eyes closed, bring your knees together, hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Feel your low back release. And then drop your knees over to the right. Wiggle your hips to the left just a few inches. Cactus your left arm, gaze out over your left shoulder. If you want more, you can always wrap your left leg over your right leg. But try to let gravity draw your shoulder down. Try not to make it more intense than it just kind of is on its own. And together, full inhale. Exhale out. Come through center and then just switch your sides, keeping your eyes closed if you can. Go slow. Deep inhale. Exhale out. Bring your knees through center, hug your knees in. From here, moving into a hip stretch. If you'd like to stay on your back, thread the needle. You can cross your right ankle over your left thigh, draw your left knee in. Otherwise, come up to a seat, half pigeon on the right side. Bringing your right knee to the top right-hand corner of your mat. Extend your left leg long. If there is another hip stretch, maybe Gomukhasana, double pigeon, anything at all you're working, you've got some time for that as well. See what your body needs. Just kind of notice without any judgment or attachment where your mind tends to go when your body gets still. I challenge you when it gets a little too loud to shift your awareness back to your breath, noticing the inhale through your nose, filling up your chest, your belly, and then nice, smooth, long exhales out through the nose. Maybe pausing at the top and the bottom of each breath, lingering in the space in between. Take one more full inhale. Big sigh out. And then nice and slow, just switch your sides. Give yourself permission to be a little bit lazy here. Take your time. One more deep breath in. Exhale out. Half pigeon, start to walk yourself up. Just bring your back leg around if you're on your back and you'd like to continue with another hip stretch. Come on up to a seat. Setting up for Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees open up wide. Flex your feet, sit up tall, and then fold forward. Work on lengthening your spine. So keeping your low back flat, more or less, as you come down. Keeping your feet softly flexed. And slowly rise up. When you feel ready, bring your knees together. Extend both legs long in front of you. Setting up for Paschimottanasana. Seated forward fold. Pull away your glutes from your sits bones. Flex your feet. Arms go high. And then fold forward. Hinge at your hips. I invite you to bend your knees as much as you need here to work your belly onto your thighs. And then gently draw your shoulders down away from your ears. With each inhale, try to lengthen out a little bit more. With each exhale, fold a little bit deeper. But take one more full breath in. Exhale out. Slowly release, start to come up. Roll all the way down onto your back. From here, if there is anything left in your practice that I missed for you tonight, that your body is craving before you take Shavasana, please know you've got some time for that. Otherwise, if you haven't found it already, there is a deliciously icy cold towel at the top corner of your mat that has been dipped in essential oils. You're welcome to take it and wrap it, place it on your forehead or your throat or your belly, anywhere that feels good. And then just settle into your final resting pose. This is the most important one we'll do today. Shavasana. Let everything go. You may believe that living life to the fullest means seeing every country in the world, or quitting your job on a whim, or falling recklessly in love. But it's really just knowing how to be where your feet are. It's learning how to take care of yourself, how to make a home within your own skin. It's learning how to build a simple life you are proud of. A life most fully lived is not always composed of the things that rock you awake, but those that slowly assure you it is okay to slow down, that you don't always have to prove yourself, that you don't need to fight forever or constantly want more, that it's okay for things to be just the way they are. Little by little, you will begin to see that life can only grow outward in proportion to how stable it is inward, that if the joy is not in the little things first, the big things won't fully find us. Take a deep breath in. Big sigh out. Please keep your eyes closed. Start to bring small movements and life back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Make some circles with your wrists and your ankles. And then, if it would feel good, you can bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a final loving squeeze. Perhaps rolling to one side first, or making your way up to a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed along the way. Once you're all the way up, bring your hands to your heart, bow your chin toward your chest. Take another deep inhale. Exhale out. With so much love and gratitude for this beautiful practice, for this very inspiring community, and for each of you, please go in peace. Thank you so much. Beautiful work, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Have an amazing rest of your week. If you've got any questions,